Hello everyone, my name is Isabella Marie and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I would love it if you guys could please click the subscribe button down below to become an official part of the family. So, I'm in a dress, I have my makeup done. Okay, so this is me prom edition. Now, as many of you guys know, I am in grade 12, so that means prom is this year. Haven't decided if I'm gonna go. I don't think I will, but things could change, so yeah. So before I get any questions, I know my one side of my hair has like fallen out, but the other side is this side looks a bit better. So I did my hair with a 1 1/4 inch curling iron. I had all the best intentions to film it for you guys, but I just thought it would be easier if I just went ahead and curled it myself. So I did use a 1 1/4 inch curling iron and I just curled it by myself. So yeah, I didn't hold it on for very long, just a couple seconds. So yeah, also this little heart necklace, I'll get a close-up for you guys, is from, I don't know where, I got it from Christmas a couple years ago. And then this little piece right here is just an M for my name. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Without further ado, let's get on to the makeup. Oh, I'm also going to show you guys an outfit idea. If I do decide to go, I might wear this outfit idea, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye guys! So for primer today, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I really like this primer because it just fills in all my pores and makes my skin look very even and very flawless. So I really like using this primer all over the face, but especially my cheek area because I have a lot of pores on my cheeks. So I feel like this is a good primer for that. And I do apply a little bit under the eyes just because, you know, I want my concealer to stay. And while I'm priming, I'm also going to just take the e.l.f. eyelid primer. I don't really remember I think it's in the shade Sheer, but it's not my favorite. I think I prefer using concealer over this, but this primer, I just kind of wanted to use it today just to kind of see if I liked it. So I did zoom you guys in a little bit more, that way you guys could see the eyeshadow. So I'm going to take a QO beauty sponge and just dab that all into my skin and everything. So yeah. The one thing I will say about that eyelid primer is it is a little bit hard to blend out. But once you get the hang of it, it's all good. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is my Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. It doesn't match me quite well, but I think that I was kind of debating which foundation to choose, but I ended up going with Milani Conceal and Perfect. Also, if it looks like I'm talking to the camera, I am. But I just wanted to do a voiceover for this video because, I don't know. I kind of wanted to just do a voiceover for this video. So, yeah. So, I just decided to use Milani Conceal and Perfect, but it doesn't match me in the sunlight. But I figured I really like the full coverageness, and it kind of matches me now looking at it on camera, so maybe I'll use it as an on-camera foundation. But for the most part, it doesn't really match me like in natural sunlight, but for taking pictures and stuff, it is really pretty, and I really like the foundation itself. I just don't really like the colors, but you guys already know that if you guys watched my yearly favorites video. I think I did a video on that. But yeah, I figured that under the harsh light, or not the harsh lights, but like the night of prom, girls are gonna get tan anyways for prom. So yeah, and if your foundation doesn't match your face perfectly, just blend it down the neck a little bit. Don't mind my like ugly faces when I'm blending my foundation out. But I just made sure to take my time and just really blend. And I know I put primer on my eyelids and then I put foundation on top of my eyelids. But yeah. So just take your time, blend things out, because this is your prom night. You want to make sure that you look... Oh, I was showing you my necklace. You want to make sure that you look as flawless as possible. prom happens once in a lifetime, or for me in Canada, it happens once in a lifetime. Anyways, so yeah, so next I'm going to take the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer in the shade Fair. Now I don't, if you guys, because I've heard me mention this many times, and I keep meaning to get a new concealer. I honestly don't like this concealer. However, um, it is the only light one that I have. The rest are just a little bit too dark. And I kind of wanted a brighter under eye today, so that's what I was going for. So yeah, I take that up the eyelids, I take it on the under eye, obviously. I also take it kind of in a triangle motion, that way, even if it does have flashback, it's not going to be harsh stripes under the eyes. It's kind of going to be like in a triangle, so it's just going to make your face look more highlighted and illuminated. Oh, that was a very aggressive illuminated, but it's just going to make you look very, very awesome. So I think the next thing I took was my powder. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like this one either, but again, I kind of wanted my face to be set. So this is the e.l.f. HD powder, I believe, or this one's in the shade Sheer. I'm not sure. One of them's in the shade just Sheer, and the other one's in the shade Translucent. I don't really like this powder because it kind of makes my under eyes look very powdery, so I would honestly suggest doing a different foundation and concealer and powder. But yeah, I was having a little bit of issues like getting it to like bake my face because I wanted to bake my face for this day. Um, Especially because I was going to use eyeshadows that I wasn't sure if it was going to transfer, and if you do your face makeup first and something transfers or you have fallout, it's not going to be a good time. So always, if you're going to do your face makeup first, then just make sure that you put powder underneath your eyelids, or underneath your eyes, not underneath your eyelid. So yeah, so that is what the baking powder looks like. And again, I was just taking it down my neck a little bit. Also, I think I was drinking water. Yeah, I was hydrating, so don't mind my little water break. That cup is from David's Tea if you want to know. I can try to leave a link to it in the description box below, but I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to order it. So all of a sudden my camera shut off. So for the eyeshadow, I forget what palette I took. I took my BH Cosmetics and Xoxo palette, and I just took the white cream shade. It's not like a cream, but it's like it's not really white, it's more of a cream shade. I will try to get a picture of the shade names because I don't have the actual palette, so I'm not sure of the actual shade. I mean, I have the actual palette, but I don't have the remix palette, which the remix palette has the shade names. So we are going to, so next I'm going to take the Nude Rose Gold palette from e.l.f. and I'm going to kind of take, I forget what shade, okay, I was having trouble showing you guys the shade, but it's the shade that I'm pointing to. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. I love this shade from the palette. I actually am trying to, sorry, I'm on Alta's website trying to find the Xoxo palette names, but I'm going to buff that into both of my creases because the whole thing that I was going for was just beautiful colors. So then the next color, I showed you the next color I was going to take. I don't really know how to like describe those colors, but they're gorgeous. I love the pigmentation on them, and I don't know, just they're beautiful, beautiful colors. So the cream shade that I took on my eyelid at first is called Clarity. So yeah, so then I just took another blending brush and I just kind of blended it more and more and more. I really just wanted this look to be blended and seamless for you guys. I also wanted to make it kind of user friendly so that anybody could do this, not just people that are really talented in makeup, but people that don't really wear makeup on an everyday basis, so they're not really sure what to do. So yeah, so then I just took, I think I took this brush and this like gold shade, but I don't think that I stuck with that shade. I think, or that brush, sorry. I think I took, yeah, I ended up taking this brush, and I've really been liking this brush for shading recently. So I just took it on that and I just kind of blended it onto the lids. I feel like at prom is time to like where everybody just shows off their makeup skills. So I think this makeup look is perfect for that, but also it's keeping it like really simple. Um, you really don't need two blending brushes, but I use two blending brushes and a shading brush. So really all you need is a blender brush and a shader brush, and you don't have to go back and forth between the two palettes. The e.l.f. Nude Rose Gold palette has a cream shade in it. However, I just prefer the Xoxo palette, and just a little bit more than the Nude Rose Gold palette, but I didn't want to do a full look with that because I used that palette in almost all of my tutorials. So then I went in with the the Pure Cosmetics Buff collection, and I went back in with the brush, the original brush that I wanted to use as a shader brush. And you also don't have to use the Pure Cosmetics Buff Collection palette. I just used it to intensify the gold a little bit more, and it was kind of doing what I wanted it to do. I kind of had an idea what I wanted to do going into this video, but then as you do makeup, it's like doing your everyday makeup. You have an idea of what you want to do. You want to keep it nice and natural and stuff, and then you start to do it and it just goes crazy. So I then go in with a blender brush and I just blend it all in and blend it all together. So yeah. So then I'm not sure if I used this eyeshadow, but it's the Luna Cosmetics Juliet eyeshadow. Yes, I did. I took it back on the shader brush, and I just wanted to add a pop of it into the middle because I felt like something was missing. But again, you really don't have to use all these colors. I just kind of started going with it, and I was like, okay. So I don't know what I was looking for. Okay, my mascara. So I am for mascara for prom for this video. We're gonna take a little hydrating water break. So for mascara, I believe I used the. Oh, okay. We dust off the bakage first, just so that it didn't make my under eye look all dry and patchy, which it can kind of do if you leave it on for too long. But yeah. So what else? What did I do next? I think I set my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the shade Transparent or Translucent. Those two names confuse me. So I just set that with a big powder brush. Because you want your skin to be glowy, but you want it to be glowy in the right ways. So I don't want my face to be oily. So for bronzer today, I think I took the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics. I believe. I could be totally wrong, but I think that's what I took. And I just kind of put it on the cheeks. I don't know if I really contoured. I more bronzed because that's what I wanted to do. Apparently I have a lot of talking breaks in this, don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, I did contour. I think I took Anastasia's Fawn, and for bronzer I used the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I didn't show you guys the products, but I can almost guarantee that's what I did because that's what I do when I want to bronze and contour. So yeah, so I just took that, and yeah, apparently I like to talk a lot in this video. That's why I sped up the clips for you guys, and I did not, I did a voiceover. That way you guys don't have to listen to me talk. So I took the Essence Like an Unforgettable Kiss blush, and I mixed the two colors together. Honestly, and I just applied a little bit on my cheekbones. Honestly, this blush isn't that pigmented, but for someone like me that doesn't really wear a lot of blush, doesn't really like a lot of blush, it's perfect for me. So yeah, so then I think highlighter is next. So I used a bit of the Becca Champagne Pop on the cheekbones, and I just applied some highlight because, you know, the highlight's got to be popping for prom night. So yeah, I just applied a little bit of that, and then I think I went on to my mascara, applied more highlight. I might have used the Nomad highlighter or just the Becca Champagne Pop. I'm not exactly sure because I filmed this a couple weeks ago, so I'm not exactly entirely positive what I used. So then I sprayed my face with some rose facial spray. I do this to just kind of set my face because I feel like it sets my face, and then I just fan it with my Z palette. I always normally do this before my mascara, that way my mascara doesn't run, and without fail, every time I do this, I hit myself in the face. So then I just kind of blend any dots in with my beauty blender, and then for mascara, I think we're going on to mascara. I have to be going on to mascara. Yes, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm literally obsessed with this. Like, it's my favorite mascara of all time. Like, I've never found a mascara that just does so much for my lashes without all the effort. So this one's a little bit dried out, so I do have to work with it just a little bit more. But when it was like a fresh new bottle, it was amazing. I loved it. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough good things about it. I've heard the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara is comparable to this one, but I haven't tried it yet. So then I just went in with the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade Soft Brownie Bronze, I believe. Um, so yeah, so I'm just going to move on to the lips. I took the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Tokyo, and I just blended that on to my lips. Or not really blended it, but I just applied it to my lips. And then I don't remember what I took after. Maybe Istanbul and Tokyo. Those might have been the two that I mixed. Yes, I believe it's Istanbul and Tokyo. So that is the completed makeup look. Now time for the outfit. Maybe? Okay, maybe. Oh, and then I applied a little bit of the NYX Plump It Up Lip Plumper in the shade Elizabeth, just because I wanted a little bit of a gloss to my lips. So, now for outfit. I wore this green dress and I paired it with a pair of silver heels.